This video was edited by AJ Analysis. A link to his channel will be in the description below. So in the first part, which will also be linked in the description, I talked about the likes of Mbappe, Pogba, Dybala and Lingard amongst others. And in this video, I will be discussing the likes of Angel Di Maria, Luis Suarez and Ousmane Dembele, alongside some others too. So Antonio Rudiger has significantly improved over the past year or so, to the point that I now actually think he has moved into the world-class centre-back bracket. He still may sign an extension at Chelsea, but it's unclear at this time of writing. He's still not yet 30, 29 in April, and so would still be a signing that would provide value for the next 4 or 5 seasons. Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are the clubs that I would suggest for Rudiger, as both will be needing a centre-back reinforcement in the summer and can afford his 200k plus wage demands, as well as the reported £20 million signing on fee. He'd bring not only top-level front foot defending ability, but also the ball-playing ability that would benefit both sides as well. I'd probably suggest Real Madrid over Bayern Munich for Rudiger, but either club would be a good move. Frank Kessie would be a good fit for a club who needs an industrious central midfielder who is also press resistant and has the ability to progress the ball forward with the ball at his feet. And I think that's exactly the type of player that both Liverpool and Bayern Munich would be looking for. Liverpool could use a long-term replacement for Jordan Henderson, and Klopp likes central midfielders with the pressing and tackling ability combined with the ball progression for either dribbling or passing that is essential for moving the attack forward quickly. He'd also be available on a free, so that wouldn't take much from Liverpool's transfer budget. Bayern Munich also need this type of player, with Tolisso potentially leaving on a free as well, and I think Kessie would be an upgrade on him, not least because he isn't as injury prone as the Frenchman. I think Kessie or Marc Roca alongside Kimmich would be a good setup in central midfield for Nagelsmann's side. Before I get on to the next player, let's look back at some of the best free transfers of all time. So eyebrows were raised when Liverpool added an out-of-contract 35-year-old to their squad in 2000, but Gary McAllister proved he wasn't ready for retirement just yet, by starring in Gerard Houlliér's midfield as Liverpool charged to a unique FA Cup, League Cup and UEFA Cup treble in his first season at Anfield. In 2002, JJ Okocha left PSG for Sonny Bolton to link up with Big Sam, and it was a resounding success. And whilst Okocha could have been a freestyler, he was far from just a show pony, as he proved by helping Bolton to a top half Premier League finish multiple times and getting to the knockout stages of the UEFA Cup as well. Paul Pogba's infamous 2012 move from Manchester United to Juventus saw the Bianconeri make an £89 million profit on the Frenchman, as after signing him on a free with about £500,000 in compensation paid, Pogba would spend 4 seasons at Juve, winning 4 consecutive Scudettos before returning to Old Trafford. And probably the most notorious free transfer of all time has to be Sol Campbell's 2000 move to Arsenal from London rivals Tottenham. Campbell was nicknamed Judas by Tottenham fans, but it didn't stop him going on to win a domestic double with Arsenal, an invincible league title, and getting to the Champions League final in 2006. So let's get back to the list, and a player who I still think is critically underrated is Angel Di Maria, as he can play on either side as a wide player in the role of a natural winger, or he could play in the role that I referred to as a wing fielder in central midfield. You can check out the video I did on Jadon Sancho for a further breakdown of what I mean by the term wing fielder. It will be linked in the description below. But Di Maria's versatility and quality, which can be seen by his FBref report, means that I think that both Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich should be taking a look at Di Maria. So I think for Atletico, Di Maria could be used as a wide midfielder in a midfield 4, or as a so-called wing fielder to the left of Koke in a midfield 3. Simeone could use Di Maria's ball-carrying ability to progress the attack forward with pace through the centre, and he has a creativity through his passing and crossing in the final third that Atleti desperately need from midfield. Bayern could also use Di Maria's versatility and creativity for a season or 2 and would provide them with top-level squad depth in the attacking midfield position. He'll be 34 soon, but I still think he has 1 if not 2 good seasons left in him. Ousmane Dembele's time at Barcelona is coming to an end, and even though he would command massive wages and has been known to have attitude problems, I think PSG could take a risk on the 24-year-old. PSG do need a wide attacker who has ball carrying ability and pace in behind the back line that they would lose with Mbappe gone, and Dembele could be a good fit playing on the right side alongside Messi and Neymar in that front 3. As his FBref report shows, he's still a fantastic ball progressor and chance creator, even though he does need to work on his finishing ability, but I think he'd still be a good good option for PSG and even Borussia Dortmund as well, if he was willing to lower his wage demands, which I am unsure of. Luis Suarez looks to be on the move in the summer with his contract at Atleti expiring, and I think a link up with former Liverpool teammate Steven Gerrard at Aston Villa could be a good move for both. While Suarez is no longer a top level striker at 35, I still think he'd give Aston Villa the edge in the race for a top 6 position, and it would be likely that not only would Suarez be willing to return to England, but he'd also be willing to lower his wage demands, and if Villa could get him on a 1-year deal, I think it would be a good move for both player and club. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe and click the bell for notifications. Check out some of my other videos linked in the description below, and put your thoughts in the comment section as well.